Hey there, thank you for joining me for today's practice. My name is Paula. So today is a whole body sequence that is really nice and simple. It's great to do as a just, everyday kind of practice just to keep your body really strong and mobile. So make sure you're nice and comfortable, and let's make a start standing when you're ready. We're going to find our Tadasana just with our feet slightly apart, parallel, and let's just bring the hands in front of the chest into our prayer position to begin with. And if it feels comfortable to close down your eyes, closing down your eyes, finding the breath, just grounding down through the soles of the feet and lengthening up through the crown of the head. Just feeling that energy grounding down as well as lengthening up. Finding your breath, starting to slow down the inhale and slow down the exhale. Just gathering all of yourself into this moment, making this time to be with yourself, with your practice. And then let's open up the eyes. So releasing the hands down by your side and then bringing the hands to interlace at the base of the head. So we're just really cradling the base of the neck, elbows slightly hugging in, draw the lower ribs in, taking an inhale to ground down through the feet and lift the sternum up as you lift the eyes. As you exhale, soften through the knees and C-curve through the spine, tucking the chin in towards the chest. And then press the ground away as you come back up to standing, lifting the sternum, inhale, and then exhale. C-curving, draw the navel in, tuck the chin in. And again, inhaling, and then exhaling. C-curving through the spine. And last one, inhaling, and then exhaling, C-curving. And this time, let's just keep folding all the way down to Uttanasana, feeling free to keep the knees as bent as you need to here. Just letting the neck relax. Head is heavy, easy breaths. Taking another inhale. As you exhale, soften through the knees. Let's take a spinal roll to come all the way up to standing. Take the arms up, taking hold of that left wrist. Inhale to reach up. As you exhale, take a side bend over to the right. Eyes looking up towards the ceiling. And then inhale through center, taking hold of the right wrist. Exhale over to the left side, looking up towards the ceiling. And then inhale, coming back up, releasing the arms down by your side. Step the feet out wide. So we're coming into a wide-legged stance here with the feet parallel. And then take the arms up to shoulder height, hands, palms facing down. Taking an inhale here. We're just going to go for our windmill. We're going to bend into the right leg, reach the left hand towards that right foot and turn the eyes towards the right hand. Inhale, come up through center. Exhale to bend into the left leg, turn the eyes to look towards the left hand. Inhale, center. Exhale to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale to the left. And again, inhale, center. Exhale to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale to the left. Let's just go 2 more times. Inhaling and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale here, bring the hands to the waist. Take another inhale to lengthen out through the waist. As you exhale, come forward. Feel free to bend the knees here as much as you need to. And just have the hands underneath the shoulders for a moment, keeping the knees soft. And when it feels okay, maybe starting to shift the weight a little bit further forward, drawing the kneecaps up if that's available. We're going to plant the hands down and bend into this right knee, thread the right hand underneath and hold the outside of that right shin. And then take the right hand further away from you to try to straighten that right arm. And then as you straighten into the right leg, try to twist to look underneath the right shoulder. Now the left hip wants to drop down here. Try to lift the left hip up. Bringing the left side of the body towards the right. And then let's soften through the knees to bring the hands back underneath the shoulders. Take a little moment here. And then starting to straighten to the legs once again, shifting the weight forward, bending into that left leg, threading the right hand underneath the left arm, and starting to turn the shoulders towards the left, extend the left hand away to straighten, and then if you can, straighten into the left leg, turning the shoulders to the left this time. So we're rotating through the upper body here. Try to lift the right hip up. Stay connected to the breathing. And then let's release that right hand, bringing the hands underneath the shoulders. From here, walk your hands around towards the right foot and rotate to face the back edge of your mat. So we're coming into our sprinter's lunge here. Right knee over the right ankle, and then drop that left knee down, keeping the back toes tucked under. Draw the tips of the shoulders away from the ears. Take an inhale, and then as you exhale, let's lift that back knee off, draw the navel in and tuck the chin in. So cat-cow-like action. We're going to drop that left knee down, take an inhale, extend through the sternum, lift the eyes, exhale, lift that left knee off, draw the navel in, tuck the chin in. One more time, inhaling to extend through that upper spine a little bit, and then exhale, lift the left knee off, draw the navel in, tuck the chin in, and then let's drop that left knee down. This time you can release the top of the left foot, maybe planting the hands down, taking a couple of breaths here to hold. Try to slow down the exhale. Noticing if there's space to release that left hip a little bit further down. Let's tuck the left toes under, lift the knee off, and then rotate the hands through center. Keep walking them around towards this left leg. And you can stay on the fingertips here, come down to that right knee, keeping the right toes tucked under. And once again, going for that little extension, take an inhale and then exhale to lift the right knee off, draw the navel in, tuck the chin in, and then drop the knee down. Little extension to inhale, and then exhale, lift the knee off, draw the navel in, tuck the chin in, and last one, inhaling, and then exhale. And drop that right knee down, release the right toes, and bring the hands flat onto the mat. Just a few breaths in stillness. And then tucking the right foot under, lift the right knee off, and then rotate the hands back towards the center, hands underneath the shoulders, and then heel toe the feet. So they're a bit wider than hip distance apart, trying to keep the toes slightly pointing forward, but they will likely open out a little bit as we come down into our malasana. They're just aiming to try to keep the toes pointing forward a little bit. Bring the hands into your prayer position. And now I know sometimes this position can be really hard. If you feel like your heels are right off the mat, then feel free to just take a seat, same position, but just feet flat onto the mat. Lengthening up through the spine. And then we're going to take a twist, so hooking that right upper arm to the inner right thigh. Take that left arm up towards the ceiling, take an inhale, and then exhale, hooking that left upper arm to the left thigh. Right arm goes up, inhaling, and then exhale, right arm, left arm extends up, and then left arm hooks, right arm comes up. And then once again, let's hold this one. Option to just stay here, or if you want to take your bind, wrap that right arm behind and either monkey grip or hold onto the left wrist. Find the breath. And releasing the bind if you've got the bind, and everyone swapping sides, so hooking that left upper arm, right arm reaches up, and maybe wrapping that left arm behind, reaching back, monkey grip, or holding that right wrist. Keep breathing. And then let's release the bind if you've got the bind, and turning to face the front of your mat, stepping back into your down facing dog for a moment. sealing down through the inner edges of the hands. Steady the gaze in between the feet. Taking 5 full breaths here. Looking forward towards the hands, come down to one knee and then the other knee, sit over to one side. Extend your legs out long. Flexing through the feet, just coming into your Dandasana for a moment. Pressing down through the palms of the hands, pressing down through the backs of the legs, chin very slightly tucked in. Try to lengthen up through the lower back. And then reach the arms up, take an inhale, and then exhale, forward fold here, and then slide the hands down alongside the legs. Take them about a forearm distance behind you, fingers pointing forward. Bend the knees, feet hip distance apart. Take an inhale to lift up into your tabletop, and then bring the hips back down. Take the legs forward. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhaling, exhale to fold. Brush the hands down by the legs, take them back behind you, bending through the knees. Inhale to lift up through the hips, opening up through the collarbones, and then lower the hips back down. Extend the legs, inhaling, and then exhale to fold. Brush the hands back, coming into your tabletop. Once again, let's hold our tabletop here. Feeling free to drop the head back if that feels like it's available and it feels good on your neck and your upper body, or otherwise keep looking down the front of the body. Taking one more inhale, lift the hips up a little bit higher, bring the head up if it's down, and then as you exhale, bring the hips down, take the legs out long. Making sure you've got enough room back behind you. Let's roll down, inhaling. As you exhale, draw the navel in, coming all the way down onto your back. Once you're done on your back, bending the legs and taking the legs up towards the ceiling, flexing through the feet. Toes towards your face, arms down by your side. Just for a few breaths, let's try to draw the navel down towards the spine. You're thinking about really drawing the sides of the body in and the navel dropping down. Taking an inhale. As you exhale, let's lift the upper body off, reaching the fingertips forward. So similar action, continue to draw the navel in. Now if it's too strong with your legs straight, you might want to do this next action with one leg bent, or you could drop the upper body back down again. Otherwise, if it feels okay, legs are straight, keep lifting the shoulder blades off. Take an inhale. Exhale, bring that right leg down, hovering off the mat, and then bring it back up. Left leg down and bring it back up. And again, keep bringing those shoulder blades off. Stay connected to your breath. We're almost there. Let's go 6 more. 5, 4, keep hugging that belly button in. 2, 1. Stay up here if you can. We're almost there. We're going to bring the legs down just a little bit further away from you. Keep hugging the navel in. Press the small of your back down onto the mat. If it's available, you might come down a little bit lower. If it's too strong, stay up. Keep breathing. And then coming down even a little bit lower. Keep scooping that navel in. Keep pressing the lower back down onto the mat. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then release all the way down. Nice work. Just take a moment. Let everything relax. Allowing the breathing to slow down. Let's bring the feet flat onto the mat. Just last thing before we take our Shavasana, let's bring the soles of the feet together, coming into our Baddha Konasana. Feeling the effect of gravity now just opening up through the hips. Just consciously trying to slow down the exhale. I've been working fairly actively throughout today's practice. So just trying to slow things down. Starting to notice the back surface of the body that's in contact with the mat. The back of the head, and backs of the shoulders, backs of the arms, and the upper back and the mid back, back of the pelvis, outside edges of the feet. Allowing those points of contact to get a little bit heavier with each exhale. And when you feel ready, let's extend one leg out long at a time. It's moving into your Shavasana. Make sure you feel warm enough, you feel comfortable. Use anything that you like to use in your Shavasana. Letting the feet fall away from one another. Palms are facing up. Just having a sense of the whole body together. Soft face, soft throat, and soft belly. Whole body letting go. Resting here for the next few minutes. Please feel free to stay resting here. Thank you for joining me for today's practice. I'll see you next time. Namaste.